Hey everyone, it's Chaos World here. Hopefully you can hear me. And I'm here with one of my new girls. Her name is Dorothy. I was supposed to do a box opening, but every time I tried to do it with my good cameras, either A, they would die, and then B, or just shut off. And I'm like, what? So pretty much by like the first time was like 10 minutes, and I'm like, here, look at my doll, look at her, like nice and slow, holding it there so you guys can see her properly. And then by the third time, I'm like, I already opened the boxes. These are the dolls. I wanna go like play with them now. Bye. So like literally it went from a 10-minute video to a 2-minute video. So I didn't do box opening from the dolls I got, and it wasn't that exciting because at least for Dorothy, sorry, my hair is not wanting to contain itself. Anyways, for Dorothy, the way that they made her wig cap, it doesn't fit. So there's like putty that I put on it, and I was like, I could email them and be like, you didn't make the head cap fit, send me a replacement. But honestly, I don't really care. I'm just happy I have my doll, because I went through a lot of stuff with the male people to get the dolls, because I don't know, I might have mentioned this in a previous video, but me and the male people are always fighting, because I literally go up to the mailman. I'm like, you know I am home, because I track it. All you have to do is buzz me and I will come and pick up my package. No, he doesn't even try to like buzz me. I literally, there's a camera and I look in the camera. He doesn't even attempt. He doesn't even bring the package. He just brings the slip and puts it in. So I have to spend another like a half an hour to go to the post office to get my doll, or not even dolls, like anything. I have to go and travel. He doesn't even attempt. The only time that I actually get it is if he's like on vacation or something, and then someone else will buzz me and I'm like, oh, hallelujah. But yeah, for like over a year, me and the male guy have been like, because I'm telling you guys, I literally talked to him about it and he still does the same crap, and it makes me want to like anyways, so yes, Dorothy, and she's wearing one of Naya's old wigs. She's supposed to actually wear Adriana's wig, because I still want to find a doll to wear it, because I actually really love that wig, but it just doesn't work for Adriana, and it didn't work for her either, unfortunately. I'm like, I'm just gonna try Naya's wig to see, and she's like, yeah, this is my wig, and I'm like, but your backstory, this, like, you wouldn't put color in your hair. She's like, I don't care. I know it's part of the future part, so I'm just having this in my hair now. So I was like, okay. And she's wearing like this. I have her legs bent under her, and I haven't blushed her body. So I'm so sorry, guys. If you want to go on my Instagram, which I've never mentioned before, but it's Kiara_678, and you can see better her face. And why it's a different name from my YouTube is just because I don't want to change it. I just like having the two different names. I don't know. But yeah. So this is Dorothy one more time. She's wearing Adriana's old eyes. She has the Mirror face up, because you'll see why. It's not by me. And I put different eyelashes on her. And she has like, I added stuff right here, so she actually has like little freckles here, and I'm gonna add freckles to her body when I do get the time to blush it. And it's already almost 5 minutes and I'm still talking about Dorothy. Anyways, so that is her, and she wears kind of like vintagey type outfits, which would make sense when I do finally explain her story. And yeah, so that's Dorothy. So I got my first SD, and at first I was like, oh my god, she's so big, it's so awkward to hold, what the heck? And then I had a bit of troubles, so I was like, I don't know, the SDs for me. Maybe I'm gonna have to like sell her, but I'm like, I'm just gonna keep playing around, and then if anything after a month or so, then I'll get rid of her. But she's not going anywhere because I love her. And here she is. La, 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 la. She's a Miro Doll Wind, and her name is Sunny. It didn't take, like when I first ordered her, I had no idea who she was. But then one day it just hit me, a huge story came out, who she is, what she's like, everything. So she was like done, I'm like, woo. So this is her face. Also, as I'm saying, if you want better quality, my Instagram, if you guys really want, I'll put it in the link. So it has, and Instagram, I don't have like really close face shots, but in the Instagram, I don't know, I'm just putting small little quotes. I haven't said her name or anything. I just put small little quotes here and there of like kind of what she's like. So here's her face. I changed her eyelashes. This one's kind of droopy because I don't know, I have problems, guys. You know when you put eyelashes on, like for some reason it didn't occur to me, and I wasn't paying attention when I watched videos, but every time I tried to put eyelashes on, I'd put it on kind of like dee dee dee, and they'd always stick to my hands, fall off, and I get so frustrated. For some strange reason, I never thought, oops, I accidentally knocked Dorothy over. I never thought to turn her head upside down and then put the eyelashes on. I don't know what is wrong with me. But I did it, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's much easier. So this side is like good, this side is like wonky, and I'm not gonna fix it until it basically falls off because it's me. And yeah, I procrastinate. Anyways, here's her wig. It's really long and it gets tangled easily. Synthetic wigs. I forgot, that's why I liked her wigs more. But I still like it, and I've been trying to like ponytail it because her character, I'm gonna like try to do a clip so she has like ponytails, because for her character, she works in like a business type place, and she doesn't normally just leave her hair out. She'll usually like put it in a ponytail or a bun, or well, not even a bun, she mostly just does like ponytails. So that is her, and these eyes, I'm not keeping them. She's actually supposed to have brown eyes, and I ordered those. I was surprised she came. I thought she would come with brown eyes. I was surprised she came with green. I know they say random, but I thought she'd come with green. And also I'll explain her story at a later date, because also she's supposed to have piercings, but the stuff I ordered for it is not in yet because it's snail mail. And also, she's supposed to have jointed hands, which have not come in yet either. For her body, I did add little tattoos. Some of the stuff I put is chipping, but I painted her nails blue. It's backwards, but yeah. And then, so it says free ship because it's Sunny, and even though she looks really nice, she's actually, well, she's not mean. She's just free-spirited, I guess. She just does what she wants. She lives life with very little regrets. She just does what she wants. Sorry, headache up. Does what she wants. She doesn't take what she wants, but she pretty much does. It's saying she just goes with what she wants, and she doesn't really care what other people think or anything like that. She just does what she wants. Said that like 5 times. I'm showing you her tattoos. Ta-da! It looks really bad, but literally in person, it doesn't look that bad. It's just, I don't know. This camera is not flattering. Here's the next one. And she has more tattoos, but I ruined a lot of them restringing her. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad I got a picture of them before I destroyed them. Sorry for exposing, but whatever. She has this one, and this is the one I destroyed. It looked so nice, and I destroyed it. Well, technically I didn't destroy it. The shelf destroyed it because I kind of slid her on the shelf. Like, I pulled her down, and then it went and I was like, oh. So I guess I'll replace it at some point. And then she has another one. I didn't want her to be completely naked because people were like, I don't know. If you're in this hobby, it shouldn't really bug you. You can't see all of it. I kind of destroyed it right there, but it's actually pretty nice. And she's that one. And then she has one more that I wouldn't be able to show you without taking off her shirt, and I'm not going to expose her today. But she has one right here that I put, and it's a butterfly, and it was absolutely beautiful, and then I destroyed it. Well, it's not as bad. It like looks like now that it has like kind of a shadow around it, but in reality I destroyed it. And I destroyed this one right off the bat, which is her other butterfly. And she's supposed to have more tattoos. I just haven't found the ones I'm looking for yet. So that's that. And she is body blushed. You can't really see it on here. Oh yeah, my thoughts and how I destroyed her tattoos. Pretty much since she's from Eurodolls, she wasn't strung that well. So I've restrung Tristan's arm before because I was messing around and I'm like, I wonder what would happen if I took off his hand. Oh, the string. Oh, I see. The string goes into his body and his arm falls apart. So I was basically struggling to put that on. And I'm like, I am never doing that again. And then I think for restringing, so pretty much any restringing issues after that, I'm like, I'm never doing that again. I'm just going to fix whatever with hot glue suede. So, but for her, she was just way too floppy. She wouldn't even stand. So I had to restring her. And literally, it took eight hours total of me restringing her. And I'm not even, I like literally at the end of it, I'm sorry, I keep saying literally in like a trillion times. I'm sorry, guys. I had a mocha before I started this. Not even a mocha, straight up espresso before I started this. And espresso makes me talk a mile a minute. So, sorry about that. Anyways, talking 8 hours restringing her, and I made her worse than pretty much when she came. Well, I kind of fixed her, but I kind of messed it up. So the first time I was basically screaming because I'm like, I don't want, I couldn't figure it out. I watched videos and the way she strung two parts, the legs different from the top, and I'm like, I never found a video that explains how to do that. They only have one string. I don't know. I don't know how this works. So I pretty much ended up restringing her arms, which were tight. Her legs were still loose. Well, they were loose, but yet tight in a really weird way. Like certain parts were tight, other ones were loose, and she still couldn't stand. And her head kept looking down. And for like, I lift her head, no matter what way I put it, her head would go down. So at first I'm like, I'm just leaving it because I can't. So then a few days after, my hands were hurting, everything. A few days after, I'm like, okay, I'll try it again. I tried it again, and it was still unsuccessful, and she was floppy. Everything was, I think, too tight. Was it? Something like that. Too tight. Her head was still, no, it was perfect, sorry. It was perfect, but she still had the head issue. She would not lift her head. So I'm like, I can't, I have to do that. So I kept retrying. I got clips to hold stuff to make things easier because, yeah, my hands were just too tired from holding them. And I always had the shoelace to pull it through, so I wasn't doing that manually or anything. It's just the clips. So basically in the end, one leg is tight, but the other leg is beyond loose. Her arms are really tight, and I don't know, I strung it really weird. Like, I didn't put the string for the arms through the head. Before, I was trying to put the arms for the string for the arms through her head, and I don't know if that was wrong, but it was just messing up things way too much. It was too difficult, so I just didn't do it. And her arms were like super loose, but like this, the forearm, this like area this area down was like really tight, but like the shoulder itself was loose. So I just hot glue sueded it to fix it. Now it's fine. Her head, for the first time, wasn't looking down. So I'm like, that's success for me. And I'm like, but just in case, I hot glue suede around there, so she keeps her head up. Her leg, I haven't, the loose one, I'm like, I'm just gonna hot glue suede it. I don't care at this point. I don't want to restring her anymore. Like 8 hours, I just want to play with her. So all the stuff I messed up on, I just put hot glue on it, and it's literally been working. So that is that. At first I was screaming basically from my SD experience. Then after that I was happy. And I also ordered another SD boy and another head. I almost bought another head. I have the SD bug, but I held myself back. So I'm like, what if I don't? No, you could be buying her clothes. Literally, I want to be on a massive shopping spree for Sunny, but I can't right now. And shipping is like killer. Shipping is like $30 plus because I'm international. I'm not gonna whine anymore, but that's always the trouble for me. I have to look at the exchange rates and how that's going, and then shipping. So I can't really get a whole bunch of stuff, which is also why I want to go to a doll meet, because it'd be a lot easier. But I have no idea, guys, how to find doll meets. Like, people are like, I just type in doll meet, my area pops up. Not for me. I put that in, like, I live by Toronto, which I know there's doll meets, but I can't find them. So I don't know, and I don't have what's the DOA, Den of Angels, and I need an invitation, but I can't get an invitation, so I don't know. I just want to go to one BJD meetup at least once. I don't even have to buy anything. I just like to go to one and experience it. So, like, not even has to be like with strangers. It could even be with like 2 people. I just want to do that. So that's one of my goals. Anyways, next thing I want to show you. Also, the dress she's wearing is also from Miradol. And as you can see, the loose leg. Look. This is the loose leg. As you can see, it's like, woo. This one's like solid as a rock. So I'm going to show you, she came with another head because that's how Miradol works. If you haven't known, and ta-da! I painted his face and I put Tristan's wig on it because Tristan stole back his old wig for now. And do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, I know I'm not an artist, guys, but I'm actually really happy with it. You can't see the gorgeousness of it, but all here is purple, and this is like a nice blue up here that's different from his face, and all that, and his eyebrows. Oh my gosh, I'm actually proud of the eyebrows, because every time I look at Mabel, I'm like, her eyebrows are trash. And I like want to take them off, but I'm scared I'm gonna make them worse, but I feel like I'm gonna actually make them better if I do it again. So another thing on my agenda is redo. I don't want to redo Mabel's entire face because I actually really like it. I just want to redo her eyebrows, because her eyebrows are literally like a line, and then like these horribly put in things with water pencil. Like, I wish my camera was better, but Instagram, if you want to see a better of him, Instagram. So yeah, he is Sunny's best friend, and he's also my practice head. So if I want to practice anything, I get tired of this face up, which I doubt I'll get tired of it for. I really like it, but my next head could be my for sure practice head if it's not him. But pretty much, yeah, Sunny's best friend. He's a vampire, and that's why he looks like this. All the vampires in her world don't look like this, but this is how he looks, and he is my vampire stoner. So, oh yeah, if you're wondering, he has this is what's keeping his head on. And not his head, but the wig on him. Anyways, yeah, so he's her little stoner best friend who's a vampire, and they party together and do all that fun stuff. I think that's all. Oh yeah, I didn't know if I said my general conclusion. I love Estes. I love Estes. I don't think I would replace my MSDs. I still love them. They still got a place in my heart. But I love Estes. I still want to get a specific sculpt in my MSDs that I'll get in the future. But for Estes, I hopefully I'll be content with him, who I'll get a body for. One day in the very far future, I'll get him a body. And maybe my other floating head. Depends if I like it. I'll see if I get it. Also, sorry, I'm just trying to think of any other things I'd like to tell you guys. This video is already 21 minutes. I promise I won't let it get too far. So also, while I was waiting for Sunny and Dorothy, I was using my book and writing down backstories for my MSD characters and their stories, what's been happening, where they are now, all that stuff, which has been really great. I've been putting everything from all my little notes into one spot, and I don't know, I got to like really reconnect with my characters, and I don't know, it's really good. And speaking of characters and stuff, for those of you who do watch, is there anything that you guys want to see from my channel? If it's something like better graphics, or and do your intro title or something like that, it's not happening. It's not. Sorry, because it's too much work. Anyways, but if it's like, we want to see, I don't know, all your characters lined up, or we want to see some kind of comparison or something, I don't know, just anything that's not related to graphics, and yeah, and intros and stuff, I'm open to. And I don't know if I don't know if you want it after I introduce my new characters or not, but I can do an Ask My Dolls Anything if you guys like, so you guys can find out more about my characters, because there is actually a lot of stuff. Oh, I just knocked off the jewel that was here. I didn't put it on that well. Anyways, there are a lot of things that I didn't tell you about my characters, because it's kind of, I don't know, sensitive, but some people might get a little about it, because yeah, some people get a little touchy about, I don't know, gory stuff, and well, yeah, anyways, that's it. I'm not gonna ramble any longer. This is it. Until the next video, which is hopefully soon. Bye guys.